Katharine Hepburn-Katherine-hepburn, 1907 to 2003, multiple Oscar-winning American actress. Hepburn starred in many profitable motion pictures such as The African Queen, 1951, The Rainmaker, 1956, and on Golden Pond, 1981, Life is to be Lived. If you have to guide yourself, you had. Bloody nicely hire locate some way that is going to be interesting. And you don't do that with the aid of sitting round thinking about yourself. Katharine Hepburn is one of the most well-known actresses of the 20th century. In a profession lasting numerous decades, she landed 4 Oscars, a file even today. She used to be an unconventional Hollywood actress, fiercely unbiased and frequently exhibiting a standoffish mind set to the media. However, her large range of roles and appearing capabilities made her well-known on screen, and she was once ranked the biggest woman movie famous person by way of the American Film Institute. Early life. Katharine Hepburn used to be born on the 12th of May, in Hartford, Connecticut, U.S. Her mother, Catherine Martha Houghton, used to be a suffragette, and her sturdy views and independence influenced the younger Katharine. As a teenager, Katharine used to be free-spirited, getting concerned in sports activities such as swimming, skating and gymnastics. She additionally had a fearless streak and was once suspended from college for smoking and breaking curfew. She later admitted to going swimming bare in the center of the night. As she later was once quoted, "If you obey all the rules, you pass over all the fun." One incident that had a robust bearing on her early existence worried discovering her pricey brother placing from a rafter by means of a piece of rope. Her household tried to deny it used to be suicide, however it regarded as if it used to be, and the incident had a lasting effect on Katharine. Aged 21, Katharine married for the first time to socialite Ludlow Ogden Smith. The marriage did now not ultimate a lengthy time, and they divorced 6 years later. However, they remained friends, and Katharine remained grateful for his help in her early years. Early performing career. Katharine Hepburn-Katharine's early appearing profession developed on stage, and from the theater, she graduated to film. By 1933, she had received her first Oscar for her overall performance in Morning Glory, a story about a girl who rejects romance for her work. There then accompanied a collection of profitable videos such as Alice Adams, earned her a second Oscar nomination. State of the Union, directed by using Frank Capra. Hepburn performs contrary Spencer Tracy in a movie about an idealistic industrialist's foray into politics. By the late 1930s, her performing profession had began to decline, and she was once as soon as even labeled as toxic for the field office, alongside with human beings like Fred Astaire and Marlene Dietrich. In addition to a string of forgettable films, she additionally displayed dismissiveness toward different lady actresses and had a reluctance to signal autographs or provide interviews. She constantly retained a reluctance to provide interviews to the press till she was once plenty older. Hepburn almost won a distinguished position in the Oscar-winning movie, Gone with the Wind, but she wasn't keen, and the function was once given to Vivian Leigh. After the war, Hepburn's profession picked up. She received an Oscar nomination in 1951 for her portrayal of a stern missionary in the movie African Queen, starring alongside Humphrey Bogart. The movie used to be a tremendous success, even though she ended up turning into pretty sick with dysentery and malaria due to the water. She later wrote about this difficult experience. Notable films of Katharine Hepburn: Summertime, 1955, The Rainmaker, 1956, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, 1967, winner of 2 Academy Awards, along with Katharine Hepburn as first-rate actress. Starred alongside Sidney Poitier and Spencer Tracy. It tells of a groundbreaking interracial marriage which set in opposition to the backdrop of the civil rights actions of the 1960s. The Lion in Winter. Katharine performed Eleanor of Aquitaine on Golden Pond, 1981. Some other Oscar-winning overall performance by means of Katharine Hepburn. Oscars for Best Actress 1933, Morning Glory 1967, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner 1968, The Lion in Winter 1981, On Golden Pond. Oscar nominations 1935, Alice Adams 1940, The Philadelphia Story 1942, Woman of the Year 1951, The African Queen 1955, Summertime 1956, The Rainmaker 1959, Suddenly, Last Summer 1962, Long Day's Journey into Night. Fiercely independent. Katharine Hepburn used to be pioneering in supplying a function mannequin for ladies past the dutiful Hollywood blonde bombshell. Revealingly, she speaks of her very own self-image. Everyone notion I was once daring and fearless and even arrogant, however inner I was once continually quaking. Katharine Hepburn-Katherine embodied female splendor, however additionally an internal electricity and reserve. She was once an essential cultural icon and a forerunner for female of the 20th century who lived with higher independence and freedom of action.